This is Father FN Wrestling. Hey babies, hey fellas, all of the honeys, all of the bunnies, the Father is here on your Tuesday. No, is it Tuesday or Monday? Sorry. Yeah, it's Tuesday, February 28th, 2023 edition of Father FN Wrestling. I don't know if I'm sounding a little loud. I don't know how I'm sounding, if I'm sounding at all. But the Father knows that he's trying to get his mic game right for all of the viewers. Before I go on today in today's segment of Father FN Wrestling Rant About It. Because when you get mad, you got to rant about it to somebody other than yourself, because then they're going to start calling you crazy. But anyway, before I get into that, you guys hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to repeat that. Hit the like and subscribe button if you can read what that is. Okay? Okay. And then after you hit that, I would like you to hit the notification button, so every time I do a show, everybody in their mama who listens to my show, who had hit that button, will get notified properly by the Father. See, the Father doesn't mind a little bother. Okay, so we're gonna move in right into it today. I want to get into a little bit of criticism of all of these wrestling companies, all of you fans, all of you AEW fans, all of you WWE fans. Guess what? All of you suck. All of you suck. If you hear anything in the background, that is my child, one of my children, playing a video game or something. I don't know what they're doing. They know daddy's doing his thizzle with a little chisel. Okay? But that's okay. Because we're still going to work through that noise. So, with that said, I would like you guys to hit the like and subscribe button. I would like you to share this. I would like you to share this to the whole wide world. Why? Because I think this criticism is very important. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to cut this down because it's bleeding. Okay. So now you can't hear it no more. Okay. Now, I would like you guys to hit the like, subscribe button, hit the share button so everybody can hear this because it's very important. Anything the Father says is very important. Okay? Okay? So the first thing I want to get into is, what is AEW Wrestling All Elite? Capital, they should put just one capital on the Elite, because they should just call it the Elite Wrestling Show. You know, being the Elite. Because it's crap. I've been said it was crap. I knew what was going to happen when you let guys who are wrestlers and not businessmen first, but wrestlers. They think they're businessmen because they popped off their t-shirt. And some people already criticized AEW and talked about AEW as being a big t-shirt selling company. That's all they are with wrestling. You know, and I'm not gonna say, oh, okay, this or that, but I will say that I think AEW, they really need to fix a lot of things that's going on. Because if they don't, they're going to be in another Impact Wrestling. I said this on another show. that I didn't even put up yet, but it's okay. The father can backtrack a little bit. I can forward track too. Okay, okay. But anyway, I think Tony Khan, he's been used. He's been used, especially by Kenny Omega. Because if Kenny Omega was supposed to be the one over the video game, where's the video game? Don't talk about, oh, you're considering leaving AEW. You still haven't finished a bond contract as being the lead head video game guy over there. What is wrong with you? You're showing your true colors. You've been wanted to get to a WWE and use AEW to do it. Just like Cody used him, but at least Cody has a little prestige over there in WWE. He actually has a name. Kenny Omega, you don't have a name. You were better off in Impact. When you guys did the Forbidden Door angle, that was one of the best angles. You guys need stories. You see, when Tony Khan jumped onto Impact and he started having his guys with him, and he was like, man, thank you, we're buying shares on Impact. That was a story. We're buying, he said we're buying, then what is the word? He was buying commercials. He was buying ads on Impact. And that was a very good story. He was making Impact look like trash, like he was saving them. Like they were paying their guys off of his money. I loved it. That's a story. Why can't you bring that over to AEW? That was a segment. That was a vignette. It was a story. I loved it. Because he did it a couple of times. So I don't understand what's going on with Tony Khan. I don't understand what's going on with being the elite. I mean, you guys got so much talent over there, man. Jade Cargill is sitting right there in front of your faces. She's sitting right there, and you guys got her in the Jobber Championship. It's basically, that's what it is. It's not even mid card. I'm going to say it's low card. And you know why you're doing that. Because you don't want to put her over those white girls. Well, she's going to sit there and learn while being a mid card. She needs to go up against girls who know how to work. I like Real Velvet. I love my girl Hogan, Kiera Hogan, when she was there. But they were not ready. The Impact even got rid of Kiera Hogan, which I think they should have kept her and worked on her a little bit, because she was almost there. And they didn't finish the job. They didn't finish the story, aka Cody Rhodes laid that promo down. But anyway, that's another one who they should have paid the money to keep. They should have let him be one of the executives. Cody Rhodes been into wrestling since he was a kid. You think he doesn't know anything about camera work and angles? And remember, when he was there, it was booming. It was booming. And now you guys are feeling the effects of, oh, it's not a new company anymore. That new feel is going away. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're lucky they're right after the Big Bang Theory on TNT. Dynamite is lucky they're right after the Big Bang Theory. That was a good show. People like that show. My sisters used to watch that show when we were younger. See, I ain't say when I was a kid. I said when we was younger. Because, boy, when I was younger, boy, 10 years ago, the father was a big throbber. Okay? 10 years ago. Okay? Anyways. But moving on. I think AEW need to change a lot of things that they have going on. I don't think Jon Moxley being in AEW changes a lot of things. Because, yes, he has a good theme song. He has a good theme. He walks through the crowd. And I like it. But I don't think that they're using him correctly. He bleeds too much, number one. Number two, he's gained a lot of weight. Number three, he looks sloppy. I don't like the blood too much. Let me see a regular match with Jon Moxley without blood. It doesn't have to be a hardcore match every damn week. Let me see some wrestling. Let me see some storylines. Let me see some long-term booking, damn it. Let me see a little gimmicks. But with storylines. You guys are missing storylines. I'm telling you. You don't. I've been saying this. I knew this was going to happen with AEW. This is why it was hard for me to back them 100% because I'm an Impact Wrestling guy. I still am. I think Steve Maclin is one of the best things going from 2021 and up. Ever since he got away from WWE. I think Steve Maclin, you guys are talking about Bloody Murphy. Give Steve Maclin his props, man. He rose his way up from being damn near a jobber. Fighting with Moose, fighting with Rich Swann, fighting with all these guys. And now he's damn near household name over there in Impact Wrestling. PCO. My son know about PCO. My son, I got to give it to him. Shout out to Kiani. Shout out to you because you are a wrestling historian in the making. You're the future. I congratulate you for that, buddy. Shout out to all three of my sons. They got their own thing going on. You know, they do their little music thing, you know. And then you got one that draws. And you know, they all draw. But one of them, he really takes wrestling so serious. I mean, he has all the toys. I got to buy a toy every month. Me and his mom. If she buys two, I got to buy two. And he draws wrestlers. He draws, you know, anime, all of that stuff. You know, we watch anime in the house. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, enough about me, which is actually entertaining. See, that's entertaining. That's more entertaining than what AEW has going on. Their women's division sucks. Big time. Jade Cargill, listen. I don't know if you listen to off-brand podcasts like this. Lower brand podcasts. Go to Impact Wrestling, baby. They're going to make you a star. They're going to make you. They only got one woman's belt. Yes, I am taking a little sip of the bubbly. And I am eating some ice with it. I love ice. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I feel so bad for Jade Cargill. I feel bad for Ruby Soho because she left WWE. Well, I think they got rid of her. I think that she's a great talent. She's spot on. They train well over there. I bash WWE so much, but that's just because I love them so much. That's one of my favorite companies. That's one of my favorite companies. I mean, the only other company besides them that I love was WCW and ECW, of course. Of course. Because, I mean, these was the companies back then. Impact Wrestling. I love Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling is like, that's why they're still around, guys. These guys are still around when all you guys said it was dead. And I can make a point and say AEW is starting to look like Impact Wrestling. What you guys said was what Impact Wrestling was. And I think AEW got a bigger chance to fail, losing the company and just getting it done and over with. I think they don't have a long. They're not gonna have a long time as being a wrestling company because they're failing. Each week their viewers are going down. I'm talking about seriously down. If you go listen to the Jim Cornette podcast show, like he has his podcast with I forgot the other guy's name, but I know his name is Brian Lartz, something like that. But he's good. Both of them are good. Jim Cornette probably one of the best anything ever. As a matter of fact, I mean, as far as his podcast goes, spot on. JD from New York, shout out to him too. Shout out to Joe Cronin. Shout out to Smash This Podcast. Shout out to Andre Corbill. Shout out to the same guys I always shout out. Shout out to me. Shout out to the Father. The Father needs a shout out because he shout out. Woo, baby. But I think AEW really needs to do a redo. He needs to reincarnate into something else because it's not working. It's not working. All of the new guy sent is going off. It's going off, and you can tell in your viewers. You can tell in a lot of the guys that used to put you over Impact Wrestling. I feel so bad for that company. And I think a lot of you people out there owe them an apology. Go look at Impact Wrestling today. I guarantee you're going to see that it's more structured than AEW. Y'all think money makes you structured. Money don't make you structured. Money is a good tool to use, but it don't make you structured. You're supposed to use that money to get you structured. That's why I think Tony's missing the business side of it. Because he's trying to be a booker. You're not a booker, my bro. I'm sorry. You're not a booker. You are the owner of a wrestling company. Vince had bookers. Vince did the little things. Tony Khan should be a commentator. Tony Khan should do the Vince McMahon. Get heat with one of the guys for real. Get heat with MJF. Get heat with Eddie Kingston. Have Eddie Kingston kidnap Tony Khan. Guarantee you'll blow him up. You'll blow him up. Million views. Tony Khan, ladies and gentlemen, you started at the beginning of the segment. As soon as the show come on, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. The owner of AEW has just been kidnapped. We don't know who kidnapped him. We don't know what happened. But we just seen Tony Khan get out of his car. 3 guys snatch him inside of a van on clear footage. We're looking for signs to find out who snatched up Tony Khan. And then boom, you start to show up like that. So now the whole night people are trying to figure out what happened to Tony Khan. Couple of segments later, you let 3 segments go by. You let people in the back get interviewed about it. Who snatched up Tony Khan? Who snatched up Tony Khan? Boom. Then you get a vignette, Eddie Kingston in the back of a truck, Tony Khan crying. And you have Eddie Kingston do his New York voice. Hey guys, I snatched up the boy. Yeah, I snatched him up. I've been here 2 years. I put in work. He gives me garbage. Don't you, Tony? You give me garbage, don't you? You have him taped up. Make it look like Tony Khan's is in the most vulnerable spot that he's in. I just asked this guy, this pisshole, because he can't say asshole, you call him pisshole. This pisshole for a shot at the AEW title. And he just agreed, didn't you, Tony? And it's going to happen next week. So I suggest all of you guys get ready, because I'm coming. Ain't that right, Tony? I'll take him back in the van. I'll see you guys next week. And you cut it off. What the fuck? That shouldn't be wrong. Excuse my language. Oh my gosh. With me, with the voice. I'm going to blurt that out this time because I'm trying to get paid on this YouTube thing. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm just throwing a look of booking along with a look of a gimmick, along with a look, a bit of character into something that can be big. If you really want to break Eddie Kingston in, don't let him go out there and talk in front of the crowd for a long time. I don't think that's cool. These things should be said in stories. Eddie Kingston should get into it with somebody. Eddie Kingston should have his own storyline with somebody. I like Eddie Kingston. That's why I'm saying that. Because I remember when he was in Impact Wrestling, and they did great. I mean, him, Conan, good gosh, I can't. Santana, Ortiz, Hernandez. These guys had good stories. I loved it. Why did Impact do better in storylines than AEW did? That is sad questioning. I don't hear a lot of the same guys when it was the right time to bash on Impact. Because I'm not gonna lie, for one time I didn't know what was going on. I just know Dixie Carter was running out of money as far as spending on that company because her parents didn't want to spend them on that company. And you got Jeff Jarrett that came back for a little while, Billy Corgan. Pardon me. The father is tired. Yes, I worked today. Now I gotta cook a little bit, whatever. Don't mind cooking. But why is it that happened and you guys would not bash AEW for the suckiness? Rampage is looking like Impact from 2-3 years ago. Talk about it. Talk about the truth. Stop bull crapping yourselves, fans. You fans, you people, you marks are bringing down your own company because you didn't support Impact. I told you it was going to bite you in the rumpus. I told you it was going to bite you in your dry, itchy carcass. Okay? Okay? I told you, the father. I told you. And now you know. Congratulations to everybody in Impact that's been keeping it $100 because you guys are some of my favorite rappers. OC, I almost say my favorite rappers. Max Caster, go to Impact Wrestling. The Acclaim should go to Impact Wrestling. Sorry, Tony. You don't know what you're doing. Guys, get away now. That goes to all of the AEW people who at least have a little bit of hope. Swerve Strickland, go back. Go back. Stop playing. You played yourself. I told you played yourself. You played yourself, bro. They didn't even use you like that in NXT. They only took you over there because they didn't want Impact Wrestling to get you guys. Because before AEW got the boom, we was having the boom. And then it stopped again. No problem. Good luck. Because, to be honest, the truth told, Impact Wrestling has the best women's division. Still, that is sad. Mickie James, still going, baby. Still going. I like Taya Valkyrie. WWE, you messed up when you didn't sign that lady. You didn't sign her. No problem. AEW, you should have kept her when you had her a little bit. You should have kept Taya Valkyrie. That would have led Rosemary over. Rosemary is more over than Thunder Rosa. Guarantee it. No matter how you look at it. I know you're in Abaddon. They stolen Rosemary character. Rosemary is the girl with the face paint. The Death Diva. That's her. I guarantee you if her contract comes up, WWE's going to snatch her up. She has a character. She's over. You think that people in WWE wouldn't know about her? You think that none of those fans are going to say, oh, well, we got Rosemary now. And then, yeah, she's going to be over. Come on. Because I guarantee you, if WWE ever got Brian Cage, they're going to know what to do with him. And if they don't, they're assholes. I cursed again. Wow. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, YouTube. But, yeah, man, I'm just letting it all hang out tonight. I'm using a different mic. I know I'm ranting on, but this is what I see going on. I have to tie all three of those companies together because they're the big three. They're the big three to me. Yeah, you got GCW, which I'm proud of them. They're coming up. But look at a lot of the guys that's helping them come up. And shout out to Impact Wrestling once again, because you have been having my guy Moose on TV for a lot of years. But Moose, I'm telling you, If you have to, go to WWE. Go. Go. Because if Impact not going to treat you right, go to WWE. I'm sick of it. I love Impact Wrestling, but you are not treating your stars right. Your stars, you guys need to work around the stars. Moose had the whole crowd with the Moose pump in the chant for years. Been doing that. So I mean, I don't know what they're doing. But I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I'm fin to get ready to make a father effing cuisine. Cause you know I used to cook before they started discriminating and hate on the fathers. Little shaking. You know what I'm saying? Cause I shake and bacon, you know what I'm saying? But I don't eat no bacon. But anyways, I don't eat pork at all. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, hit the notification button. Share the podcast. I don't care what you do. If you like me, if you don't like me, it doesn't matter. But I like when you like me, because YouTube likes me more when you guys like me. You understand? You understand? YAND. Oh, sorry. $ YAND. OB84. Let me make sure that's right. Let me make sure that's right, because I don't want to give you guys any false information. Because if you're going to cash at me, you can cash at me. I'm not asking you to. It'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, sit there and turn it down or anything. But if you don't, I'm not, I'm not one of those guys who has to be, cashed out for anything. I've been doing this a long time, and that's that. I mean, but my cash app is YANDAS84OB. That's $YANDAS OB. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I messed it up again. I said it one time. Yeah, that's YANDAS84OB. YANDAS84OB. Cash App. Hit me up on my Cash App. You guys want to donate? It helps. I'm not gonna lie, it helps. It helps to keep this thing that I'm doing going. As you can hear, it's a little better quality, I think. You guys are gonna love the show. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't forget. You can also hit me up on Instagram at hashtag YNDAS. Not even hashtag. At YANDAS OBRIAN _ official. I gotta start writing this stuff down, but I'm gonna start doing a lot of different things here on my show. I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Have a good, great night. It's Father FN Wrestling. I'm out, baby. Thank you.